Okay, there we go. That should connect now. There it is. Hello, hello, YouTube. Okay. So let me go ahead and get my webcam up. Deactivate, and then activate. Let's go. Hello. I have my glasses on today, mainly because I went out and didn't take them off, and I won't take them off because why the fuck not? I might get a headache. Who cares? It's gonna be a chill stream tonight. We're gonna finish this. I tried to finish it yesterday. We didn't get to do that, so we're gonna finish it today or tonight. And I think we only have an hour left. I just realized this time is the same on my side. So interesting. Let me just set up. We might play Echoes of Wisdom. I don't want to play Silk Song today, mainly because I just want to chill out today. So, and I don't want to get all sweaty because I don't feel like doing it.
They say, but
Nice. I did notice something interesting. So I watched Vine Sauce Vinny play this. Obviously, I think he's streaming right now. Actually, I watched him play like an hour of this game, and I noticed something. I guess more into the story with when we got into put in that cell in the second area of the jail, and there was that like body on the ground with like maggots and stuff. There was an astronaut like carved into the wall, and then when you learn about like that kid who died, he also wanted to be an astronaut. So that just makes me think like the narrative is we know people are getting their souls put into the game, so that was probably him, which is kind of interesting. And I think, and I made a comment on his video because someone else was like, why do they keep on interrupting the game with the text messages? I think the point of that, and this is just from reflection, is to make you annoyed, because you get on purpose. Like, you get frustrated that she keeps on sending messages because you're getting immersed in the game. You're enjoying the game. You want to continue it. And the game creators wanted to do that on purpose so you can reflect Will's thoughts, because he doesn't he doesn't ever message back to Emily, his sister. And she says he's not messaging back. But I think the point is Will is also super immersed in this game. And Will, the main character that you're playing as, is also getting annoyed at his sister. So I think in canon, Will isn't even looking at his sister's messages. I think he's just instantly clicking off. And I think the point is to make you feel the same way as Will, since you kind of embody him wanting to click off. Because she's saying her last message to us was don't play the freaking game, right? Like, I can exit to DOS right here. Look, messages. Hey, so if you're playing the game right now, can you do me a favor and stop playing it? I usually don't believe in this kind of stuff. I'm kind of getting freaked out. You aren't still playing the game right now, are you? Yeah. Right here, she's like, you're not even damning Lisa. No wonder is your mom favorite. Yes, thank you. I think she's just talking to herself. Like, in canon, Will's not even reading. He doesn't care. I hope you're enjoying this because I ain't stopping. Where does he say? Guessing you're busy playing the game now. Not that you ever respond to my text timely either way. But, so, Will isn't even frickin' reading these, I think, in canon. So, I don't know. I think the point was to make her annoying so you don't read it. And that's the intention. But if you actually frickin' read, you know, it is a cringe story a little bit, but I think that was the point. That's all I'm saying. I might be wrong. It might be unintentional, and they just are bad writers. But I like to think better, and give them the benefit of the doubt that they made Emily annoying on purpose to make you not read it and then fall into the same trap. Because obviously, we're gonna beat this game and die. Like, the Will's gonna die. So, canonly, like, I logged off, I came back on. It's still the same day on Will's screen. It's just the same time. So obviously, he's not playing the game. Or he's playing it all on the same night. And taking a little break and coming back to it and just finishing it the same day. So, he's gonna die, most likely. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. A couple things. And maybe all the other people, that kid was the guy, the thing with maggots in its eyes, the corpse, that was a kid. That's why he was saying, help me. He was actually trying to help. And then all the other people in the prison and all the other things we've seen dead are actual people. Like, that got their soul trapped in the game. I think that's the point. And we're next. So, who knows? Somehow, you've done it. You can feel this being's incredible hatred wane as it begins to shine brighter than you ever thought possible. Your eyes radiate with pain as an astonishing white flash is accompanied by a deep, muffled tone. Darkness. You begin to wonder, have you been blinded? Then softly and slowly, an ocean of stars stirs into view. Drifting planetoids, an endless carpet of water, an entire hollowed cosmos unravels before you, profane yet inspiring. You feel the staff's energies urging you to press forward. Is this the water texture again? Okay. The staff is probably Bauer. I don't know. Whatever his name is. The wizard. The evil wizard. Okay, so we got a 4. I could get a 5 or a 3. Now, there is a 3. There's no 5. So, we're gonna go 3. And then, well, I want to keep the 4 because there's 6, 7, 8. So maybe we'll get a 5. So, 3, 2. There's, okay, perfect. So then we'll go ace. And then king. Queen, Jack. We cannot go back to a 10. We cannot go back to a queen. And combo. Okay. So now we have a 4. Perfect. So now we have a 5. We don't have another. We don't have another 5 to go to. So we're just gonna go 4, 5. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. We don't have an 8 or a 9. We don't have a 7 or a 9. Okay. So we have a king. We can go to queen, or we can go ace. This will give us a wild card. Or we can go here. Let's go here. Okay, so we got an ace. We got 4, 5, 4, 5, 8. Fine. 9, 8. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Alright, we don't have a 7, we don't have a 9. King, queen. Nice. This gives us another refresh. Very nice. We can't go any more than that. Alright, so we get 10. We need a jack or a 9, which we don't have. We get 2, then we could go 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay, so we need a 3 or a 6. We don't have it. 9. We can go 10. We unlock the 7. It's a little unfortunate. 10. Okay, 6, 7. Kill me. 8. We need a 9 or a 7, which we don't have. We have a jack, so we can go queen, jack, 10. Okay, we got ace, 5, 6, king, ace. I wish that was unlocked before, but that's fine. We can't go back down. So we got 8, can't do anything with that. We got 7, so we can go to 6, 5, can't do anything from there. Can't do anything from there. Sorcery, no. Ace, nope. Oh, go back. There we go. 2, 3. Give me. Oh, that's good. It's a reroll. 10, 2, Jack. There we are. Okay. I mean, take the game slowly. You know, don't rush through the game. When I was watching video, I'm like, he's just going. And so yeah, just skip dialogue. But he was going way too fast. I get that he was going at, it was like his last hour of playing for the stream, but man, he's just so impatient, and I don't think he reads. I honestly don't think he does. Well, it's funny though. Man, come on. He's like, oh, I'm bad at these games. It's like, you're not bad. I'm sure you could be better. Just like slow down, and you don't have a turn timer or anything. So just slow down and like look and like think ahead. That's it. Just read. It's just like playing Mugenics. Like the only reason why you'll do bad at Mugenics is if you don't read and you don't think. You know, it just requires a slower hand. That's just in general. If you want to get better at these types of games, you just have to really just stop and look at the bigger picture and slow down. You know, it's not Call of Duty. So, this is where you need to be. You know, you must get through. As you approach the gate, a vaguely humanoid jumble of orbiting crystals emerges before the gate, blocking your path. It doesn't speak, but you know it wants you to turn back. The staff rumbles. You won't turn back. Uh-oh. It doesn't want us here. I think the story is Shannon's trying to like protect us. It's fine. And this guy's might be down. Make him spin. 5% chance to inflict a critical. Okay. After starting a combo, basic attacks deal 1 extra damage. We do have crit. Or do we want the guaranteed damage? I think we get this. I think we deal the guaranteed damage. Okay. Alright. What is he gonna do? Crystallize. Sharp crystallize growth. We don't need to. It's not grab. Grab this. Okay, so we have 9. We can go 10. We have a jack in there. It's under here. So let's not do that yet. So let's do 9, 8. Do we have another 9? No. 7. We do have a jack. We can go back to 8. Grab this. We have a 9 or a 7. We do have a 7 there, but I don't want to do that yet, so we can grab these cards. Maybe roll. Ace. No. 4. No. King. We can work that, so we get the king to the queen. Perfect. This will lead us to the jack. King to queen to jack to queen to jack to 10. Okay. Don't have a jack, we don't have a 9. Let's take one of these, maybe we'll be lucky. No. Move up to 2 playable cards. Let's not do those yet. 3. Okay, so I can go 3, 4, 5. I don't have a 4. 4, 5. 4 and 6. 8. Who's gonna hit us? We have 4. Do we have a 7? No. We have a 9. We don't have a 10. So let's grab this. And then maybe, if we're lucky... Nice. 9. Let's retry that. That's fine. We have a jack. He's not going to do anything, so we don't bother with that. Okay, so we got a jack. Let's grab this. An ace. That's a 9. Alright. Jack. 10. Do we have a 9 or a jack again? This. 9. Okay, do we have a 10? Do we have a 10 or an 8? There's an 8 here. We need to get rid of this 5 somehow. Oh, annoying. Can't really. He's in the crystallized presence. Fine. 6. Do we have a 5 or a 7? We have a 5. Or we don't have a 5 and we don't have a 3. I think so. No. 3. We do have a 2. Okay. And we do have an ace. We'll grab that. We need to do a couple damage here. Hit us. Okay, so we have an ace. We have another king. We have another ace. And we have another 2. And we have a lethal, I believe. Do we have a 3 anywhere? Do we have a king? No. Alright, we have lethal. He's dead. That was a really good fight. We did really well there. The crystal conglomerate falls to pieces before you, the shimmering debris dissolving away into the water beneath your feet. With the Vopsicle, I notice when I read, I tend to, and this happens a lot, where I'll read and I'll see a word, and then if there's a word underneath it, not ahead or behind, but like underneath, then I tend to combine the word underneath with the word I'm reading, or I like switch it. That's interesting, and it's always offset too. It's never like I read with, and then voyage obstacle, like I go down like a zigzag, but only at the start. And I've noticed I did that last time too, like twice. Like last time was really bad. I was making a lot of reading mistakes. I think it's just my eyes. I don't think it's dyslexia, but because I can read most of it, I just end up switching whole words around and like mixing them together. If it's like below, I don't know. Like voyage obstacle, I guess the O. I have no idea. It's just a thing I noticed. I also noticed I say okay a lot. I gotta try to cut down on that stuff. I'm thinking of doing like a swear jar thing, but with okay. Those don't count, but I don't have a swear jar. I might buy one. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to get quarters though. Or pennies. Well, maybe not pennies, but quarters. Or nickels or something. With the obstacle removed, you push open the mighty gate and resume your voyage. Okay. Do I have money for this thing? Yes. We got a full ring now. Our hand is loaded. We just need to replace our 2 fingers and then get another crystal here. And then one in the center, I guess. I had spicy ramen earlier. I really hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, literally.
Also... You wanted to see me, Lucas?
Yes.
Yes.
Take a seat. Thanks for meeting with me, Shannon.
We're stealing your
Listen, I've been doing some thinking. I know we haven't been seeing eye to eye lately, and well, I decided I've really got to do what's best for the team here.
Best for the team? What are you talking about?
I've been talking with our lawyer, and technically speaking, we already have the right to use and distribute Forsaken Solitaire.
What? I told you no!
Right. But your contract with us states that the company owns anything you create while under employment here.
I didn't create Forbidden Solitaire.
Okay, now let's not have to get messy with this. You said it was a side project of yours.
You said that!
I see. Oh. Are you going to make me pull out security footage, Shannon? I don't know why you're being so stubborn about this. I'm trying to do right by you and this team. You know we are running out of options here, Shannon. This game is our best bet at keeping the lights on.
No, it's not mine. I didn't make it. You can't do this, Lucas. You don't understand. I'm not going to let you take it.
You'll still get full credit for the project, of course. Not to mention royalty.
It's not happening, Lucas.
Fine. I guess we're doing this the hard way. If you don't want to help the team, Shannon, I'll gladly do whatever it takes to keep the vision alive and our heads above water.
Lucas, you can't...
Hello? Can we have someone from security escort Shannon out, please?
Escort? Are you firing me?
We're not letting the dream die, Shannon.
Lucas...
Bro. I mean, they could literally, like, find who made that game. I'm assuming it had, like, a cover and everything, right? What the fuck? Maybe not. I mean, people lie all the time. Like, I don't think she just said it's a side project, but I think in reality, he just said that to scare her, and then, like, if the game was already made... I don't know. Like, he didn't see her working on it during... If the security footage didn't have her working on it, then you can't definitively prove she was creating it on company time, so it's not theirs. Whatever. You can't prove... Like, one phrase it doesn't demonstrate, like, someone could just be lying. It's not enough to prove that she actually created it and owned it. I think she would win a defense case there. Also, she should have just quit and looked for another job when she found out they weren't going to pay them. Fucking moron. Gonna be honest, but it is, Lucas is an asshole. Alright, 8, 7, or 9. Well, we don't have a 7, and we don't have a 9, which kind of stinks. King. We don't have a queen. And we don't have an ace, which also stinks. 4. We don't have a 5, and we don't have a 3, which also stinks. We have a 3. Now we could go to 2, which is just going to get destroyed to nothing, or we could go to 4, which will reveal a queen. We don't have a 5. We don't have a 3. We can't do anything. 10. Do we have a king? Yes. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Do we have a jack? I can't count apparently. Do we have a jack? And do we have a 9? Neither. Okay, we have a jack now, which means we can get to a 10 or a queen, which is one of these two. Now, if I open this, is this going to unlock the jack? Yes. But now we could go back up to jack, and we could go up to queen, get rid of this king, because it's not going to actually switch to it. I should have done it over there. God damn it. Alright, whatever. We got queen. And then now we can go up to king, or we can go back to jack. Now we don't have a jack, so we're going to go up to king. Okay, and then we could go to ace, or we can go back to queen. We don't have a queen. Okay, so we could go to ace. Very nice. We could go to 2, but the 2's not going to do anything. And then we could go to 2, or we can go to king, and we don't have either, so that's the end of that combo. So now we have a 2. We can go to ace, or we could go back to king, which we don't have. We have ace, we don't have a 2, we don't have a king. Unfortunate jack, we don't have a queen, and we don't have a 10. Yeah, we do have a 10. I'm stupid. I'm glad I said it. See, this is why you got to keep it slow. So we have a 10. We don't have a 9. The 9 is over there. We should have unlocked that, but whatever. We don't have a 9, and we don't have a jack, so we can't do anything. Queen, we don't have a king, we don't have a jack, so we can't do anything. King, we do have an ace, we don't have a queen. Ace, we don't have a 2, and we don't have a king, can't do anything. Very nice, we got a wild joker, ace. We don't have a 2, we don't have a king, can't do anything. 9, we have an 8, we can't actually do anything with that. We don't have a 10, we don't have an 8. 6. Okay, now we could do something. So 6. Unlock 7. There's a 5, which we also unlock. So now we could go to... Is there another 6? Yes, we have a 5. 6. Okay. So now we could go to 7. Either one. Perfect. We got a 7, and we don't have an 8. That sucks. We don't have an 8. We don't have an 8. And we don't have a 6. 10. We do have a 9. Cool. We don't have an 8, and we don't have a 10. 3. We do have a 2. We don't have a 4. Okay. 4 or 2. We don't have either. I'm not... Okay. Let's, Queen... Time dilation, let's do that. Perfect. Oh, that sucks. Can't undo that. That stinks. Oh, that is horrible. I should have thought about that. I should have used something else. I should have used the wild joker. Jack, can't use it. 4. We can go to 3. Okay. 3, 2, or 4. Can't do it. Ace. Can't do it. 8. We'll go to 9. 8 or 10. Can't do it. 6. Go to 7. And we go back to 6. We can't go anywhere from here. Now we could go to 9. And now we just need to be lucky. We got lucky because of sorcery. Thank you. Okay. Very nice. Many months pass, or perhaps seconds, as you stumble across a strange, elevated pillar of diamond mineral. The staff begins to vibrate wildly. I wonder if Emily's just gonna, like, we're gonna get booted out before the climax of the game, and Emily's gonna be like, yo, stop playing. We're gonna actually, like, get out of the OS and, like, turn around or something. That'll be funny. Or, like, we'll be Emily and, like, open the door and see Will, like, dead or something with his eyes gouged out. This is it. This is where it belongs. I think she's saying stop playing. Are you seriously still playing it right now? Put the game down and call me, jackass, please. Okay, so what happens if I do? I was hoping there'd be like some like way to do that. I want to see something. Let's shut down. Maybe something will happen. Maybe there's like a hidden ending. Is it gonna call? Let's see. Blitz FMV. Will. Nope. I wish we could. I wish we could actually. Well, we can't. FS 6.66.
Face.
Many months pass, or perhaps seconds, as you stumble across a strange elevated pillar of diamond mineral. The staff begins to vibrate wildly. This is it. This is where we're going. Stop playing. The staff beams brightly as you bring it closer to the pillar. This is its home. You must find it here. This hole was made for me. This hole was mine. Okay, what do we have in the show? 30 chance with at least one Joker. Ah, my finger. We still have another finger to go. Level 47. I'm assuming there's 50 levels. Okay. We got a 2, so we need a ace, or we need a 3. I see a 3. I do not see an ace anywhere. Now, would it be strategic? We can go up. We can go 4. There's no 5. There's a 5 down here. Ooh. There's a 6 here. We can't go up. Oh, this is great. Crystallized cards kind of stink, I'm gonna be honest with you. Wild joke. We don't need to use that. We have a 2. Do we have a 2? We don't have a 2. Do we have a 4? Besides the one that we hit? No. Alright, 8. We have 2 7s. Okay. And we have a crystal 9, which we're gonna break. Okay, so we have an 8. Do we have an actual 9? No. 7. Increased value. Okay, 7, 8. Seven. Okay, do we have a 6? Yes. Do we have a 6? Yep. Let's open this one. 6. Okay. So do we have a 7 or a 5 anywhere? We have a 5 here. Okay. We don't have a 7. 5. Okay, do we have a 6 or a 4? We have a 6. And we have a 4. And we also have a 4 here. We want to do hearts. So this. Cool. Alright, do we have a 3? Or do we have a 5? Do we have a 3? Or do we have a 5? We have a 3. We have a 5. Is there 5 down here? 3. Okay, do we have a 2? We have a 4. We have a 4. We don't have a 2, so 4. Cool. Do we have a 5 or a 3? No. 10 combo. King. We go to queen. We'll break that because it doesn't count. King. We can go to queen. Yeah. We do have an ace. We have an ace, but if I go to queen, because if I go to ace, I can't go back to king. But if I go to queen, I can open king. I can open jack. I can go to, and then I could actually go to jack, and then down from there. So yeah, so let's go to queen. We have that. Open king, or open jack. We're gonna go down to jack. Perfect. And then we could go to 10. Alright, 10. And so we could either go back to jack, which we don't have, or we can go back to 9. And we have a 9 here. Perfect. And then we have a 9, we could go back up to 10, or we can go to 8. But we don't have an 8, and the only 8 we have is under 6. So let's go up to 10. Bam. And then we're at 10. We can go back down to 9, or we can go to a jack, which we don't have. So we go to 9. And we don't, and we could either go to 8 or back to a 10, which we don't have either. So let's end the combo. We got king. We can go down. We could go to ace. We have another king. No, I think our better option is to go to queen, and then hope for a jack, which is what happened. Nice. So we have queen, and then we could go to jack, or we could go back up to king. We don't have a king, so we're gonna go to jack. And then do we have a 10? No. Do we have a queen? No. So let's get a back combo. 3. We can go to 2. Or we can go to 4. There is no 4. There is a 4. So we could go 4, 5. Which we can't do that. Or we could do 3, 4, 3, 2, ace. Or we could go 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8, but maybe we might get it. So I think it's a 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 5. Okay, we can go back up 6. Do we have another 6 anywhere? No, so let's keep going. 5. We go to 7. That sucks. We don't have an 8. Let's okay, we don't have an 8. Sucks. Alright, so 2, we can go to ace. Open up the 8. Ace. We don't have a king, and we don't have a 2. 10. We do have a 10. We don't have a jack, and we don't have a 9. Fuck. 10. Let's up something. Up that the jack. 10. Jack. Queen. And go back. 8. We can now do 7. 8. Cool. Ace. No. 9. No. King. Ace. Jack. Nope. We're getting close. 6. 5. 2. Ace. Unfortunately. Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. I think we're better off using the Wild Joker. We don't have to waste our mana. Else we'll get another Joker soon. Focusing your mind, you're able to bind the staff's magic to the mysterious properties of the pillar. The two objects merge, becoming one whole. It's as if they always were. The pillar shines brightly as the plane seems to turn on itself, water flooding inward. Stop playing. Rising from the bowels of the infinite, you behold a glory like no other. Colors seem to divide themselves. Light seems to bend to its will. Your eyes commit sacrilege. It is horrifyingly serene, yet you know you must destroy it. Stop playing. Yeah, now it's really hitting us in the butt. Okay, look. Sorry I called you Jack. I just indulged me for a moment. Stop whatever you're doing right now. Please, it's starting to worry. Okay, let me indulge you. Let's exit to DOS. I want to see if there's a secret here. Please? Come on. Give me an option to call. I want a big green phone symbol. Come on, do it. Like, all right. I guess not. I guess it won't happen. Nope. I guess not. I guess not. If I restart the game, does it happen? Does it happen? Does it happen? Let's see. Does it happen? If I restart the game, does it happen? Click to start. What happens if I don't start? What are those pennies? What does that say? Chicken? What does that say? CHCIN? What? Check-in? This is just a like tokens or something? CD-ROM 2. $2? The guy got this for $2 and tax? That's crazy. Paperclip. Oh, all these are in... Is that Russian? Is that Cyrillic? Or is that Greek? Not Greek. I don't... The only Greek letter I recognize is Phi and Kappa. Might be Cyrillic. Huh. Okay, Will did not call. Going back in. Stop playing! Okay, we have money now. Increases health by 10. Revives you with 10 health on death. Single use. Yeah, increases health by 10. This effectively does the same thing. So, just give me the permanent. It's literally the same thing. Okay. What does he do? Drain mana. That's great. So, Oh, this is the final battle. So ideally, I'd want to use this after I start here. So once we get fucked, we're using the thing. Okay, so I have a 9, so I could go 10 or an 8. There's an 8 over here. There's an 8 over here. Or I can go for a jack. I don't see it. There's a jack here. But I need to go through the queen first. That doesn't work. We're going to keep this. So, 10. Okay, so there's an 8. So ideally, I'd get the 5. So if I could go to 10, I could go to jack. Ideally, we'd want numbers. Right? Okay. 10. And then I can get the jack. I'm not going to grab this yet. Which will give me the queen. Or do I have another 10? I don't have another 10, so another 15. Okay, is there a king anywhere? No. There's not. So I need to go back to jack. And there's not a 10. So then I want to... He's going to do that, so I actually hit this. Okay. Oh, I got a 10. So I can either get a 10 or I can get a queen, which we don't have. I have a 10. And then I'm going to do... I could either go back to jack or get a 9. I'm going to get a 9, which I can get an 8 or a 10. I'm gonna go 8. Okay, I can go for a 7 or a 9, which I don't have. He's gonna drain my mana, so I'm better off taking the hit and then doing this because he's gonna drain it anyway. So 8. There's no 9. Do we have a 6? And we got one, I got 2 uses. But then this goes down. 7. Okay. And I could go 6. That's unfortunate, but it is extra stuff. Alright. 6. Do we have a 5? No. Do we have a 7? King. I'm fine with Crystallize. Crystallize doesn't matter with me. King. Let's get this. That's our queen. We could also, do we have an ace? We do. So we could go ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we might get a 6. Or we could do king, queen, and get stuck. So let's just go. So we'll go king, ace, 2, 3. I could get meteor shower. Hang on. 2 meteor shower. Like this. 3 like that. Cool. Okay. So then we could go 4. Yeah, I'd want to grab this. We're gonna keep this. Yes, we do. 4, 5. We don't have a 6. We go 4, 5, 4, 5. No, I want to do that. 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Actually, it'll be more genius if I do go back to 6 and then I can go to 5. Right. I just killed him. I did it. 2 turns, baby. Okay. Wow. That was good. The glorious horror. I always say this, pronounce this wrong, and I apologize. Horror cries out noiselessly, miraculously. You've heard it. You have heard it. Its surface begins to crack, revealing a bubbling tar-like substance beneath. As it bleeds, a multitude of limbs and faces begin to emerge through the tar, as if gasping for air for the first time in a millennium. That's Bowler. Don't... What does this say? Not... Do not finish the game.
You may be brave. You may be powerful. But if you enter this dungeon, you will not survive. Play your cards right, and maybe you'll live to tell the tale when you play Forbidden Solitaire. Slay vicious enemies and unlock powerful abilities in a card game unlike any other. Forbidden Solitaire. Play if you dare. Play if you dare. Play.
Yes. That's the final level. Unknown sender. Oh, that's a glitch. That's a glitch. She's not supposed to be unknown. It's Balor, which is Rolab. What happens if I... Yeah. Okay. Now I want to try leaving. Now I want to try. Yes. I know I'm doing this a lot because I think something's going to happen, but I don't think anything will happen. I have a lot more achievements I have not unlocked. Why a Joker in the Joker slot? Why? Make a combo of 25? Maybe 6+ cards in a row at once. Complete the diamond dungeon. How did I not do that? Club, heart, and spade. How did I not? Huh. They're not, I guess the diamond dungeon's the last one. Will, call your What was that? I just saw something. You guys didn't see that. Something just appeared on the right side of the screen. What was that? There was like an eye here. Biggest molt. Is there a post game? I don't know. You can do this. You can make it. All right. Drives you to death. Buy it. That wasn't the last gem, apparently. Okay. Okay. What does this guy do? Screech. A cacasting streak that forces you to drop a random joker and deals 5 damage. Well, delaying the enemy. And I would like to grab this, and then we'll see. Move a targeted 2 more beneath it. Alright. We delayed him, so I'm gonna grab that. We keep this. You get hurt. King. That. Alright, so we need a 3. That's done. That doesn't count though. We also need an ace, which we don't seem to have, which is unfortunate. And we don't have a 3. But he's gonna do nothing. He's still gonna do. He's gonna make us drop a joker, which kind of sucks. But yeah. Okay, 5. We need a 4 or a 6. So here's a 6. That's broken. Now we have a 4. There's a 9. Okay, so we need a queen and a 7. Now, ideally, we'd go up to a 6. This. We have a 4. We can't do that. We don't have a 6. Oh, that kind of stinks. We could go down to 4 though. But we can't go back up to 5. Got that. Alright, 4. Do we have a 3 or a 5? No. No, we do not. Count. Alright. What's he gonna do? Weaken. Ideally, we want to make an attack round now. So we can go 10. We don't have a jack. We go 10, 9, 10. 9. 10. We'll keep that. We don't have a jack, which is unfortunate. Clone. What do I want to clone? Yes. We'll keep this just in case. We don't have a 9. We don't have a jack, which sucks. Okay, we have an ace. Ooh, so we're king. Let's break that. And we can go back to ace. And we could go to 2. We don't need to grab that. Do we have a 3? No. Do we have an ace? No. Here. This sucks. Siphon health. Bloody conduit that drains you of 6 health. Cool. Have that. We have an 8. Break this. Perfect. 8. We could go 7, then 8, then 7 again. We go 7, then 8, then 7, then 8, then 8, then 7, then 8. That sucks. Do that. 8, 4, 3, 4. Could be lucky, or I might need a retread here. It's just I get hit. That sucks. Ow. Alright. Queen. That's okay, queen. We have a king. Let's break the jack. It's not gonna do anything, let's grab that. We could go jack. Can we go up to queen again? No. We can go to ace though. If I go for jack, is there a 10? No. So we'd want to go queen, queen, jack, queen, king, queen, king, queen, queen, jack, queen, king, queen, jack, queen. We could do king, ace, king. Don't want that. This might allow us to go further. He's not gonna do anything. King. King. Ace. Well, we can go to 2 though. We want to go to king. Not necessarily. We can crystallize that. We can go to a 2, or we can go to 3. Alright, we can go to 2 or a king again. There's no ace. There is another ace. Okay. Wait. King. Ace. You go to king. There's no other ace other than that. Is there? It doesn't seem like it. Ace. Okay, we're gonna go back to king then. King. No, wait, hang on. Why? There's no queen. Why did I go back to king? Go back. What the fuck was that? Ace. Go to 2. Oh, dumbass. Alright. Go to 2, and we could go back to ace or 3. We're gonna go to a 3. And do we have a 4? That's unfortunate, but we don't. Do we have a 5? Do we have a 2? No. But I can do this. Move all playable cards in the same room as the target card. Cost of mana. Good amount. That just removes it. I don't want to do that. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle. Okay, 3. Perfect. Hit. And then now we have we can guarantee we go to a 4, 3. Okay, and then we could go to 4 or back to 2. We're gonna go to 4. We have a 5 as well. We have another 3. No. We have 5 like this. Right. We do have a 6. We have another 5. No. 6. Okay. Wish we had a 7, man. We don't have a 7, and we don't have a 5. I'll hit this. It didn't really help us, but we got this. It was very nice. We did 12 damage. Okay, he's gonna do 5. Do this a couple times. Very nice. And then we do 9, 10, and then we could take or protected, right? But we should just do so. Very nice. All right, now let's see. What's going on? We're gonna need the extra refresh? Probably not. But we'll see. Okay, we want to attack now. We need to get 7 points. He's not gonna do damage, so we can keep this unless if we need it. All right, we have a queen, so we could either go king or jack. Right? There's a jack here we can get rid of. Is there a king we could get rid of? No. We can grab this. So we need a king or jack. Do we have a jack anywhere? Is there any jack here? No. Do I see a jack? There's no jack anywhere. So we can't go down. Can we go back to king? No. Well, this kind of sucks. We don't really have a good distribution of cards here. There's no jack. Well, he's gonna hit it anyway, so I might as well just take this. And the more cards we have, the easier this might be. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have a king. And we don't have a jack. This sucks, man. Alright, okay, 4. We need a 3 or a 5. And the only 5 I see is right there. Is there a 3 anywhere? There is a 3. So I can go 3. Is there a 2? There is a 2. There's 2 2s. Let's go 3. There's a 2. Okay. And we can go to 3. Oh, let's break the ace. Perfect. 7. Okay, so we need a 3 or an ace. There's a 3 right here. But this is covered by the 6, so we can't do anything with that. The ace. 2 ace. Is there a king? No. No, there's not a king. Let's see, ace. There's no 2 either. There's a 2 and there's a 3 here. So let's take this on the hopes that we'll be able to do this. Right. Okay. Alright, man. Ace 2, take that, and get a 3, which is right here. Or 4? You know what? Bring that to ace. Ace. Okay. We don't have a king. Fuck, bro. Okay, we need 8 health. 9. Break that. 9, 10. Do we have a jack anywhere? There is no jack. We can never get rid of this queen. 9. Okay, but we can go to 8 and then 7. Do 8. 7, 6. Is there another 7? Okay, well, 8. I don't know what that is. It looks like a card we can add. 8. Is there a 7 here? There's another 9. Is there another 8? No. 7. Is there another... Yeah, 6. Okay, is there another 7? No. 6. 5. Another 6. No. This is gonna kill us. It's gonna do 5 damage and get rid of it. Okay. 10, 9, 8. 10, 9. 10, 10, 9, 10. There's no. Wait, 10, 9, 8. It's just 10, 9. 8. Like this. 10, 9, 8. Might as well. Yeah, this will just unlock more cards for us. This is gonna get rid of the random joker. That's fine, damage. You know what? Use that. Hit. Cool. King. Wow. Cool. Dead. Well, I'm ready to die. Let's do it. You unlock the special joker. Create 2 random jokers. Cost 20 mana. Pain, endless pain. Your mind floods with these thoughts as an explosive stream of tar begins pouring from the pearly, magnificent god. In an instant, the tar swallows you whole. Blackness. You open your eyes and see a large door sitting at the edge of the obsidian void. Graciously, you step toward it. You admire the door's towering opulence before reassuring your focus. You must figure out the way to open it. Oh. Please, Will, stop whatever you're doing and answer me. Message failed. Please check your connection. Try again. Message failed. Please check your connection. Try again. Okay. Gain extra combo and damage by playing 2 cards of the same suit in a row. Jesus Christ. How was that not all of them? Level 50. Let's exit to DOS. Can we message her? No. Can I exit? And can I do this thing again? I know it's not going to stop. I know it's nothing's going to ever happen. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. Will, come on, dude. All right. Nothing happens. There's no call your sister button. Okay. What are we doing? Right. Raid 2 random joker costs 20 mana. Alright. Gain target a playable card into a joker. Joker rise. Seal the great door. Okay, so we have a 10. We could go to a 9 or we could go to a jack. Do we have a queen? No. Do we have an 8? No. Okay, jack. Okay. I might wanna... Okay, let's think. Jack, there's a king there. There's another king. Right? There's a 6. This is a 9. Oh, we have a 9 already. This is a 6. Do we have a 6 yet? We do have a 6. So, what do we want? We don't know what's behind here. Interesting. Okay, Jack, we can go down to 10, or we can go to a queen, which we don't have. The queen's on there. So we're going to go on 5. Okay, now we have a 6. But we don't have anything else. We don't have a 5, we don't have a 7. Now we have a 7. We don't have an 8 or a 6. We have an 8 now. We have a 9. We do. Do we have a 7? No. Do we have a 9? Do we have a 10? No. Do we have an 8? No. 2. Do we have an ace? No, but we have a 3. And we do have a 4. And we will need a 5. Or we'll need a 3. Which we can't get. We could get a 6, maybe. Okay, 8. There's a 9. Okay. There's a 9 there. And then now there's a 10. Now there's that. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, 10. Is there a 9 or is there a jack? There is a jack. Okay. And then now, is there a queen, which there is, or is there a 10 again? No. Alright, so now we can open these two. Wait, the queen, is there a king? Yes. Or is there another jack? No. Open that. With a king, do we have an ace? Yes. Or do we have another queen? We don't have another queen. There we go, ace. And this, place this joker with a clone of a targeted joker. Yeah. And I think... do this. And then this will make a joker. Jokerize. Alright. Ace. So we could change. So we could go to a 2, or we're gonna go to a king. There's a king there. We need new 2 heart things. We don't have a 2 anymore. 5. We can go to 6. There's 1 there. Or we can go to a 4, which we don't have. Okay. We can go to a 7, or we can go to a 5. We don't have a 5. We can go to a 7. We can go to an 8, which we don't have, but we can go to a 6. We do have, but it's not unlocked yet, and we're not going to unlock it for one. So let's restart. 8. Do we have a 9? Yes. Do we have a 7? No. We don't have a 7, so 9. We need a club or a heart. Do we have an 8? No. Do we have a 10? Yes. Cool. Do we have a jack? Yes. Do we have a 9? We do. Huh. Let's open that up. Okay. 9. Do we have an 8? No. Do we have a 10? No. Come on. 6. Do we have a 7? Yes. Do we have a 5? We also have one. Do we have a 4? Yes. Do we have a 3? Yes. Alright, so we'll do a 5. And then we'll do a 4. Okay. And then we'll do a 3. And then do we have a 4? No. But we do have a 2. And we do have an ace, or do we want a 3? If we do this, well, we have 6, 7, 8. And we do have a king. We have another king. And then we have an ace. Unfortunately, we don't have another king. Unfortunately, we don't have another 2. King. We do have an ace. We don't have a queen. King. We don't have a queen. We don't have an ace. 4. We don't have a 5. We don't have a 3. We do have a 3. 3. Okay. 5. We do have a 6. We do have a 7. We do have an 8. We don't have a 9. We don't have a 7. Jack. We do have a 10. We're gonna go king. Let's open this up. Alright, Jack. Alright, cool. And now we have 4, 3, 2. Okay, nice. Maybe save some jokers for the next one. Complete the diamond dungeon. All at once, it begins to make sense. You twist one piece, pull, shift, and push the other. The various contraptions of the door all begin working together in harmony. The master doors swing open to reveal a long, regal hallway painted with the most luxurious shapes and materials. As you step within, your tired feet are greeted by a soft, ruby-colored carpet carving a path through the abyssal hall. The Forbidden Dungeon's prize bounty surely waits you at its end. Aha. Alright. Cool. Marks all face-down royal cards on the tab. 150. Turns over 20% of face-down cards at the start of the snare. Ooh. All face-down royal cards. What the fuck does that mean? 150. I'm 10 off. That's unfortunate. Okay. I don't know what that means, but we'll go. 9.
So that's it. There's nothing you can do? I told you already, I didn't make it.
Even if that's true, unless you have a way to prove it, I'm afraid the security footage Heartblade sent over of you saying otherwise is going to be sufficient evidence to the contrary.
Bullshit, no, it isn't.
So that's it then?
It's just one phrase.
They're just gonna release it?
It seems that way. That said, they did send over a rather generous offer. You'll still collect 10% of the profits and receive credit as the lead developer.
I don't care about the money. I need this shut down.
Well, I'm not sure I see a path forward on that.
You don't understand. It can't be released. It's dangerous.
Well, if it's any consolation, any potential liability would be on their hands, not yours. We can ask for them to remove your credit, perhaps.
Forget it! Just forget it! You've been no help. I'll figure something out.
You have to kill yourself to try to... Okay. She tries to haunt the game. Okay. We could go for a 10 or we could go for an 8. What is the potential paths here? Right? If I get a 10, do we have a jack? We do have a jack available. If I go for an 8, do we have another 9 to grab? No. I don't see a 7 anywhere immediately. So let's go for 10 over here. What is this? Invulnerability. Ooh, that's very good. Okay, grab that. And we're gonna save that. I'm not gonna use it. Okay. Honestly, 10. Okay, so I need a jack or I need another 9. We don't have a 9, so I'll grab this jack. Perfect. And then now we need a queen, which we don't have. We're gonna go back to a 10, which we do have. Cool. Do we have a 9? No. Do we have another jack? No. Move on. Ace. Do we have a 2? No. Do we have a king? No. Fuck. 2. Alright. What these... Okay, glue cards. 2. We have a 3 or an ace. There's a key unlock. More cards. It's probably better if we did that. Okay. 3. Do we have a 4 or do we have a 2? I don't... Okay, I didn't see a 4. Now do we have a 2? No. Do we have a 3 or a 5? We do have one of each. Do we partially guarantee... Can we go anywhere from a 5, by the way? We do have a 6. Okay. But we can't use this. Or do we go for a 3? And then do we have a way back to a 4? No. We get rid of this. Gives us a 2. Do we have an ace to get rid of? No, but at least we get rid of a 2. I'll do that. We don't have a 3. We don't have an ace. Okay. King. Okay, with a king, we could go to a queen or an ace. We don't have an ace, so we're going to go queen. Queen, we could go back up to a king or a jack. Now, if we were to go for a jack, ideally we'd want a 10. Now, we don't unlock a 10 with this, but there is a really slim possibility that we unlock a 10 with this one. And there's not. There's no 10. We can't go back to a king. Oh, we gotta think about matching suits too. We should think that. Alright, king. I mean, a queen or a 10. I don't see a 10 anywhere. I don't see a queen immediately jumping out at me, so we're gonna move on. We need a 7. We have a 7 here. Or we need a 5. We do have a 5. And we do have a 5. Either one of these. If I go to a 5, do we have a 6? Yes. If I go to a 7, we have an 8. Yes. And we also have a 9. We have another 8. Okay. If I go to a 5, do we have a 4 anywhere? No. So I want to go to 7. Cool. And then I want to go to 8. And I want to make sure I unlock something. I will go 8 here. Cool. And then I could go... we have another 7 to go to? No. So let's go to 9. And do we have a 10? No. Well, I can get another 8. And we'll use that to unlock this. Okay. And we don't have another 9. And we don't have another 7. So in there. 6. We do have a 5 available. And we don't have another 7. So we're going to go to 5. Cool. We do have a 6. We also have a 4. We have a 3. But I can unlock more cars if we do I have another 5. I have 2 3s. We're going to go 4, 3. There's no other 4. Go 4. And go back up to 5 and open that another key. 5, 6. Time dilation. I probably want to... I can't do that. Let's move. 6. I can't go to 7. Go like this. No. That seems a little unfortunate, doesn't it? Okay. 7. I can go to 8. Do we have a 9? No. Do we have another 6? No. So let's just get rid of one of these. And then 8. Do I have a 9? No. Do I have a 7? No. Alright, 6. You do a 5. Let's see. Take 2 random jokers. Of course it would hit that. Of course it would hit that. Fucking Christ, dude. 6, 5. No. We don't have a 7 anymore. 5. Do we have a 4? No. Do we have a 6? No. Ace. We have a 2. Yes. We also have a king. Can we get back up to an ace? Yes. But I want to actually go down. So I actually want to go to a 2, ace. Oh, 2, 3. Do we have another 2? No. So I want to go to 2, ace, king, queen, jack. I don't have another king, so jack. Okay, perfect. 10, 9, 10, 9, 8,
Wicked
okay,
combo.
cool. 2, 3. Perfect. King. Ace. 7. 8. 7. Queen. Queen. 10, 9. Ooh. Oh, this sucks. We didn't have to use our mana. Oh. With every footstep you hear deep rhythmic echoes bounce through the wine-tinted gallery. Then in the distance a metallic glint. Walking closer, you at last behold a terminus with the hallway's end. Finally in sight, you see it, a shining crown covered in empty notches nestled in the seat of a throne. Leading up to the throne are 4 ominous stone statues. Their glassy eyes seem to follow you as you approach. As you pass, you can't help but look up at the granite golems in awe. Their first statue you pass appears to resemble a prestigiously dressed aristocrat with 2 radiant green gems for eyes. It matches your gaze. Stone scrapes stone as this stately effigy contorts to grab you. Okay, now we can go back in the shop and get more first. Cool. What do you have? Suit locks fasten upon cards, causing 3 damage. Ooh. Okay. 3, 1, and 2. We can feel like Joker shots. Let's gains a suit of all playable cards, and that's a target card. Actually, cleanses some benefits. Okay, let's think. We got 8, 9. We're gonna get damage here. All right, so we got 8, 9, 10. Do we have a jack in here? We can go 7. We don't have a 6. I'm gonna delay you. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, alright, so we got 8, 9, 10, 6. That kind of stinks. 6. We can go to 5. We don't have a 4. That sucks. 4. We go to 5. We go to 3. We go to 2. We go to 4. 2. Okay, we have an ace. No. 6. We go to 5 or 5. We go to 5 or 4. We go to 4 or 6. 4. We can go to 3 or 5. Nothing. We're not doing any damage. Regal Swipe. Deal 8 plus 5 and increased by each playable royal card. Royal cards are blue, right? Right? These are blue. Ace. 3 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, no, they're kings and queens. Alright, so ace. King. Queen, jack. See anything wrong? Ace, king. Another ace anywhere? No. Ace, king. 2. Oh shit. Ace, queen. Ace, king. Ace, queen. King. Ace, queen, jack, queen, ace, oh sorry, queen, queen, king, yeah. Queen, king, queen, jack, queen, king, okay, sorry. Queen, king, six. Queen, jacks. We need a 4. I might be able to 7. If I'm lucky, I can open up the 7, so we'll go 8, 9. And then we might get a 10, and then go, well, no, we can't. We can't get a 10. So if we're lucky, we'll start. 9. We don't have a 10. I kind of want. Oh, fuck a jack. Get some. We're gonna do 8. Jack. Oh, perfect. Now we can't. He's only gonna do 8 damage. Jack. King. Jack, Queen, or 10. All right, 5. We don't have a 6. We do have a 4. We don't have a 3. We could use this. We don't have a 3. We don't have a 5. All right. In this suit of all playable clothes. Oh. Oh, 10, 9, 8. Okay, 8, 9. We don't have a 10. 8. We have a 7. 7. We don't have a 6 anymore. We'll go back up to 9. We have an 8. We don't have a Jack here. Shit. Alright, Jack. We don't have a 10, so we're gonna go with Queen. Take that. It's actually good. He doesn't. Alright, Ace. Take one of those. 2. 3. Can't do shit. Do we have a 4? No. Do we have a 2? 2. Well, then we can't. It doesn't matter. Take it. Get hit. 2. We're gonna make him get hit. 3. You're fucked. All right. Moving on. Cool. Queen. All right. We got Queen. We could go for King or Jack. Let's do a King. And we don't have anything, so we'll do that. Cool. Like this. Damage. He's not going to deal damage to us. We're not going to press that. King. We need a ace or a queen. Which we don't. It's not going to do anything. That's fine. There's no royal cards in play. Fuck. Can I get rid of something? Okay. We're still not gonna we're not gonna do anything. Yeah, perfect. Right. Ow. That could have been worse, but we're okay. Okay. 4 or 2? 2. We 3 or ace. 10. Okay, we have a jack. And then we have another 10. And a 6. 8. He's not gonna hit us. 8, 7. We could do 6 or an 8. We don't. Should we go 6? We can go. We can go 7. We don't want to move 6. 6. 5. 5. Oh, we have a 4 and a 6. 4, 8. Do we have a 3? No. We have a 5. No. 10. Damn. Okay, we gotta get rid of these cards. So we get king. 2. Queen. Perfect. Okay, grab some of this shit. Joker. Blight suit. Remove all playable cards with the same suit as the target suit. Okay. Ooh, Divine Flush and Blight suit could be busted. Queen. Can't go to king, and we can't go to gem. So actually, this is ideal. All right, 4. 3. Just change this to the ball player or the target card. Alright, cool. Up you. 3. 2. 3. 9, 8, 7. 2, 3. Okay, 9, 10. There. Your vibe, that's fine. Ace. Okay. Ace. Divine Flush and Joker Eyes. Fine. Ace. 2, 3, or do we want to do Ace, King, Queen? Do we have a Jack anywhere? No. 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 Alright, so Ace, 2, 3. It might be a 4. We can have a 5 available. Yeah. Ace, 2, 3. Joker. Alright, fuck. Perfect. Okay, 3. Let's. It's not what I was thinking, too. That. Seriously don't shit, we don't have a 3, we don't have a ace. Fuck, 4. 5. 4. Oh, we were lucky. I got a crit. You unlock this. I got all jokers. You unlock the special joker. Multiply damage by 2 for a turn. Oh my god, imagine if you get that in a crit. The statue lies in rubble alongside its 2 glimmering green gems. You inspect the gems, and as you glance back at the crown's 9 hollow indents, you realize their grander design. With purpose, you march up to the next statue, this one resembling a tall female monarch, her eyes glowing a striking crimson. She looks down on you, almost pitiful as she prepares to strike. Alright. Click to learn more. So your next refresh in battle. We're still missing one gem. Right here. Streets. It casts in streets that forces you to drop a random joker and deals 7 damage. That sucks. Okay. Queen. I'm keeping this in a vulnerability. I just really hope it doesn't fuck us up. Queen. King. Or Jack. King. Ace. Ace. King. Ace, king, or 2. Let's wait to use this. Ace, king, 2. We don't know this. If we go to 2, we'll listen to something. 2. Another king. 3. Or ace. We don't have an ace. Gonna get rid of anyone. Alright, A. Ace. Ace. Oh, that would have been good. Ace, let's do this. Take damage. Here's not gonna do damage. I'm just gonna keep it on screen. Ace. We need a queen or a 2, which we got neither. So 9. 7. We need an 8. Or a 9, or 6. 8. 6. Great. Fantastic. 9. 8. 8. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Out of the middle here, it's fine. We're just gonna really heal. That's fine. It's a 10. Shit. 10, 9. Have anything here? Vaporize. We have a jack. We don't have a queen. Sucks. Great. 3. Royal Regal Sword. 3. 2. Good damage. 2. 3. 2. Is there another 3? No. 3. 4. And a 5. And then a 4. And then a 5. And then 5. Is there a 4? No. Is there a 6? No. Honestly, take the damage and all this stuff on straight. 10, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Maybe drop a random vehicle. Everything goes in sequence. Queen, take damage. Alright. We go king or a jack. And an ace or a queen. Ace. Okay, 2 or a king. Is there a 3 anywhere? There's a 4. 3 or an ace? This. Yeah. Alright. Is there a 3 or an ace? No. Let's and nudge. Wait a minute. Wait. Ah. Ace. We wanna... So we want a king or 2. Ah. Shit. Anyway, we could save ourselves here. We can't bump. We can bump something up twice, but this will just give us 10 of jacks, so we're gonna save us. 2 isn't gonna do anything. I don't have an ace. Nothing here turns to an ace. Wow. Okay. Well, 10 of 6. Okay, ace. 2. Or king. Yeah, we want 2. 2. Like that. We like to destroy stuff. We'll unlock 2 cards if we do this. 2. Is there another 2? No. So we'll go to 3. 4. 3. There's no 4 and there's no 2. Well, we gotta kill him now. 10, 9. 8. Oh. Okay, 8, 9. Is there another 8 anywhere? No. 7. There's a 6. Okay. Cool. There's a 5. There's another 6. There's another 5. Another 6? No. Is there a 4? No. Nice. Also, I got an achievement for doing like 20 extra, more than 20 damage. Another statue. Reduced to rubble. 2 more gems and you're in your pocket. You push forward to the next statue. It's stony bearded expression, royal robe and pointed crown. Carved a masculine sovereign likeness. Its eyes glow a pearly sapphire. It stutters down to your face as ready as you to be besieged. What do we have in here? The last one. Double mammal storm use and single use. Let's wait. Let's wait. We don't need that right now. Parry for 8 damage if you attack this turn. So I won't. Okay. He elevates cards to royal status. Okay. Take 3 damage. Jack. Okay, so we need a queen or we need a 10. Queen. We have another jack. No. Do we have a king? Yes. We also have an ace. Jack there. Ace. King. Ace. see. Ace. King. Let's see another queen. Ace. I don't see a 2 or a 3. 5, 3. There's a 2 down here. There's a 10. Can they destroy something? Move all playable cards to the same value. That might work for this next thing, like ace. There's no 2. It's unfortunate. There's no king. Alright. 2 queens. Oh, we got a king though, so we can do some fun. Alright, so king. Take that. King. Let's think here. King. Queen. King. Queen. King, queen, jack, queen, king, queen, king, queen, king. Any other stuff here? No. Alright, so, alright. King. Is there an ace anywhere? There is an ace here. Okay, so if I go king, queen, jack, king, queen, jack, queen, king, ace, two. Yeah. There's an king. Queen. There's third jack. King, queen, jack. Queen. We don't have another queen. We have a queen. King. Ace. I can go 8, queen. I don't have another king. We'll go to 2. We don't have a 3 anymore. We'll remove the king. 2 damage. We don't have another ace. We can remove 3 jacks. And then... how much is this? Okay. Any like unique? We have the problem is the 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 5 anymore unless we start with a 5. What was it? Pretty good. Right. 9, 10. That sucks if I do damage. It's just refreshing. There we go. Okay, now he's gonna elevate shit. 6. 5. 5, 6. So we need a 6 or 4. 4. Okay. Then we need a 3 or 5. Then we need a 6 or 4. There's a 6 here. 6. We need a 5 or 7. 7. No. There's a 5 down there. I don't think we're doing it. Alright. Cool. With these. Some damage. Limit this 10. We go. Okay, so 10. Think. Right? 10. Jack. Queen. 10. Jack. Queen. Jack. Queen. There's another player here. 10. Jack. Queen. Jack. 10. Jack. Queen. Jack. King. Queen. We got queen, we could go king or jack. If I go back to, if I go jack, I don't think I have another queen to work with. No. So we go queen, king is or queen, no, is, and then king anywhere? Not really. Cool. It's gonna go like nothing. Take that. Take that. We can double take this. 5, 6. This would be 2. We hope this is 2 because this is going to be 3, but then we don't have a 4. Okay, huge hit, 6 plus damage. Nice, we killed him. Awesome. 3 statues lie in ruins. 1 final statue remains. You take the sapphire gems and carry yourself forward. The last statue seems to laugh at you with its unnatural wide-brimmed grin. Its 3-pointed hood and frozen mariposa sculpt the impression of a real harlequin. Bedded in its hand is a sparkling red gem, a green gem in its right eye, and a blue gem in its left. You see yourself as a gesture. Turns its head toward you. Its smile factors a stone. Something I want to do. Oh boy. In the shop. Maybe I should have waited with that. Level 55. Let me... Let's quit. Nope. Okay.
Face.
I'm actually like surprised how long this is taking. Fight. Okay, so we need a 4 or a 6. Let's think here, right? This 6. Six or an 8? I've seen 8 anywhere. Okay. Only hope. Is there 7 anywhere? What I'm doing is really kind of stupid, guys, but okay. Idiot, is that an idiot? 7, 6, or an 8? We're dead. Final statue crumbles, the light touches the... You take the gems. Chain not fine. System error, system error. You have it before it's too late. Okay, I quit. Will gets off. He's done. He's done. He's dead. He quit. Alright, now we're going back in. What happens? Does anything happen, man? Bro. Nothing happens.
Face.
Alright, well. Got any more gems? Three, 2.
Okay, come on. 1, 8, 7. Passcode's changed already?
What's
Damn
the
it.
passcode? Do I have to...
Fine. We'll do this the hard way. Okay. It's been a while since I climbed a tree. Okay.
People don't say this shit out loud, but whatever. 1, 8, 7. 1, 8, 7. Maybe.
Okay. Where'd you put it, Lucas? Come on, it's gotta be around here somewhere. No. Shit! Must be in his office. There you are, you little bastard!
It's Shannon. She broke in.
Shit!
Shannon, stay right there. Police are on their way. Please don't do anything stupid.
Shit! Come on!
Break the fucking game, man.
No, there's no time! God damn it, Lucas! Okay, remember the words, Shannon. Remember the words. Mea animus Transferatur in hoc orbiculum. Mea animus transferatur in hoc orbiculum. Mea animus transferatur in hoc orbiculum. Mea animus transferatur in hoc orbiculum.
Gonna get jump scared yet? What? Oh. What happens if I just kill? If I just lose on purpose? Oh. All right. Well. Okay. 3. We could do a 2 or a 4. 4. Okay, so we could do a 5 or a 3. We don't have a 5. Okay, well. If we get 5, king, queen, and then we could go jack, and then 10. Jack. Whatever. We'll just do it. All right. Ace. Ace. King. Queen. Jack. Queen. Jack 10. King. Queen, Jack. Queen. Jack, Queen, Jack, and Queen. 10. Do we have another Jack? No. Do we have a 9? No. Now we have a 9. 9. Okay, do we have a 10? No. Another Jack. No. Do we have a Jack? No. Do we have a 9? No.
Wicked combo.
Okay, so now we know a 9, and we got a 10 or an 8. If we do 10, we don't have a Jack anywhere. 8. Nope. Do we have a 9 or a 7? 8. We don't have a 7 anywhere, so we go 9. We go 8. And 9, 10. Cool. We don't have a Jack. We don't have a 8. We don't have a 9. Queen. Queen. King. Queen. King. Ace, 2, 3. 3. We don't have a 4, we don't have a 2.
Wicked combo.
Okay, so we got a 4, 5, 6. Right. Can't count. 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have a 6 or whatever. 7. King, Queen, Jack, 10. Yeah, we're good. Alright. 999. Yeah, we'll quit. Turn it off. I keep on trying this because I feel like if I was the dev, I would have put something in this game, like a hidden ending or something. Like, I'm actually trying here to see if there's like a hidden ending if I do turn it off. But it doesn't seem like there is. It doesn't seem like there is. I expected a little too much, I guess.
Face.
Ten. We don't have a jack anymore. Swipe 97, 99 damage. Okay. That. Can we have one of those? 7. Would it have an 8 or a 6? Two. We need a king, or we need an ace or a 3. 3. Dodge. You made the next attack. Jack. 10. Jack. Queen. King. Jack 10. Jack, Queen, King. Jack, Queen, King. 3 temporary defense. 5 missing damage. That's 7. Okay. 9. The good thing we kept those invulnerabilities. Right, 9. This, that. Okay, we got basic sugar, we got 9, 10. 9. No, he has 985, but German. Okay, we need a 10 or a 8. I don't fucking see him. He's gonna dodge my next attack. 2. Where the fuck is 3? Okay, we got ace. Ace. Sources beyond, concurrent change card to 7. Jack. 10. 10, a 9, or a Jack. Cool. Look at that. 10. Can't exactly do anything here. I can turn a card. This. Use this. Mana chain. Ten. Jack. Queen. Another Jack now. King. Queen. No, king. Ace. 2. 3. 4. Rain mana. Oh. Wait a minute, that actually helps. I wonder, is it possible to survive? Like, if I kill this thing for... Like, there might be a way to do this exactly as I need. 4. I can get to 2, 4, 3. Is there 5 anymore? No. 4, 3. Is there 4 or 2? Just do gift. Cease dimetalling. Oh. That's That's it. Alright, we'll try one more time. We'll try one more time. My last time of trying. Alright. Nothing happened.
Face.
Nothing ever happened. All of it. Fight. 10. Oh wait, now he has 60 health. Uh-huh. 10. Jack. King. Go on the queen. Go on the 10. 7. Up to 14 damage. 8. There's no 9. No 10. There's no 10 and there's no 8. Jack. Okay. So we got a Jack. We can go 10. 9 or Jack. Well. 10. 9 or Jack. Nothing. He's gonna dodge. 7. And an 8 or 6. 8. We got 9 or 7. 7. Honestly, 2, 3. Went to ace, but whatever. Alright, let's do this. One turn. Counter that shit. 3. 3. 4. Let's do 3. 2. And 3. And 2. And 3. And 2. Cool. We have a 3 or we have an ace. Ace. 2. Nothing. Let's 4, 6. Alright, Jack. Queen. Jack. 10. Another 9. He's gonna block. Evade the next attack. Okay, we're gonna keep this. 4. 5. 4. 5. Take this. Place this joker with the main target of this. Place this joker with the cone of a targeted joker. this. There we go. Fine. Like that. This, grab that. Put this, queen, jack. This. Cool. Hit him. Jack. Ooh, that just gets rid of everything. Jack. Hit. Mana. Jack. 10. Okay, and then we can go to a jack. Or we need a jack. And then a queen. And then a jack. Jack. A really playable card for Joker. Get some jacks. Then Jack. Plus 20 damage. 9 plus 1. Targeted playable card into a Joker. Is there any 10? Is there any 9 anywhere? No. Okay, I win, but we could go a little overkill now. Jack. We could do Jack, Queen. Is there another Jack anywhere? Over there. Jack, 10. Is there a 9? No. Jack, Queen. This kind of sucks because this doesn't. Okay, wait. Jack. King or 10? Oh, I'm so close to getting another one. Alright, we're dead. Now we're dead. You will die if you finish it. Versus. Please log out. I am logging out. I'm logging out. I'm doing it. I keep on thinking there's gonna be something that's gonna happen. Is it gonna realize? Is it be like, oh, nope.
Face.
Hey, we're stuck. She was the Joker. All gems. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Split 8. We need that, and then 8. Do we have a 9? Do we have a 10 anywhere? No. If we go to a 7, do we have a 6 anywhere? There's a 6 here. Is there a 5 anywhere? Maybe. There might be a 7. Okay. 6. Is there a 5 anywhere? There's a 5 up there. Maybe a 5 here. Okay. 7. Is there an 8? No. Is there a 6? No. The same shit as mine. Remove all playable cards in the same row as the target card. Let's take a stick. 10. A jack. 9. Okay, I need a jack. Alright, am I an 8 or a 10? Or a 10. This. I can get a defense. But I don't want to do 10. Like that. I really don't want him healing. To 14 damage. Ace. Do I have a 2? I do have a 2. I do have a queen. I don't have another ace. I do have a jack. I do have a 10. Do I have another jack? And, 8. No. What am I gonna need? Do we have a 7? We do. Do we have a 9? No. 7. That. 6. 5. Yes, we do. And we don't have a 4. If all playable cards are the same suit as the target card. I have a 6 or a 4. Ow. Well, we lost mana, that's fine. He's gonna attack us. I'm gonna dodge. 7. This is gonna. Okay, we're gonna take damage here. Let's do some shit. He's gonna remove any duplicates now. 7. 8. Okay, and we need a 9 or a 7, which we don't we have any duplicates? 3. 3, 4, 5. 2 pre-inject. Okay, 5. 4. 3 anywhere? No idea. Do we have a 5? All cards are the same number. 3. We don't have a 4. We don't have a 2. Oh damn, is there a 2 anywhere? 5 is increasing damage. Still don't have a 2. But I can elevate one. 2. Ace. Have that. No damage. Now I have a 2. Do we have a king anywhere? Doesn't seem like that. This will send every number to 6. Do I have a king? No. King. I have 2 jacks, so I have a queen. No. Do I have another ace? No. 6. Okay. Okay. 7. Cool. We have 8. We have a 9. We have a 10. It's a 6. He's gonna evade the damage we're doing. He's not gonna evade that. Remove cards. Queen. You either go for jack or king. King. Queen. Jack. We have a 10. We don't have a 9. Do you have any duplicates here? Oh, we have 2 8s. So that 10. We do have a 9. We don't have an 8. We don't have a 10. That stinks. Let's get some more of that and. Thank you. Okay, now he's gonna change some stuff. So 3. Do we have a 2 anywhere? Jack. Oops. 7s. Shit. Okay, 3. 4. 5. Yeah. This, that, this. We do have more health in him. So, if I do 2, go to 3 anymore? Okay. Go to king? No. Oh, now we got, okay, we got stuff. This is helpful. We have 5 extra damage. Do ace. We don't have a king. 2. Right. We have lethal though. We have more health than that. So if I do queen, 6, and then 5. Queen, and I need a jack. Or I can do an ace and then go for a 2, which we don't have. Queen, jack, queen, and by 2. Queen, and then we can't do king. Oh, little shit. I'm an idiot. I didn't read. 7, 6. Look at his face. Look at his face. Is like, it's so stupid. Please listen. Just listen. I cannot like hold it off.
Please, stop it. My name is Shannon. I'm trying to help. Whatever you do, don't listen. Accept the gift. Promise it.
Crown you insert the final gem. The crown begins to glow gloriously before you. At last, your prize is at hand. Slowly, you place the crown onto your head. Finish the game. Finish the game. Finish the game. No. I'm good. I'm trying this every time. Bro. It's not working.
Face it.
Alright, well. Convert all playable cards into a straight. 2. Ace. 2. 3. 4. Okay, 5. There's 6. Yeah. Is there another 4? No, 5. 6. 7. There's another 6. 6. Another 7 here. 7. 8. 2. 9. There's a queen, there's a king, maybe there might be a jack here. Oh, we need a 10. No. Is there a 10? Is there an 8?
Wicked combo.
10. There's no jack. There's no 8 and there's no 10. 5. Is there a 4? Is there a 5 or a 3? 3. Another key. And there's a 2. And there's an ace. And then there's a king. And then there's an ace. And there's a king. And then there's a queen. And is there another king? No, but there's a jack. And there's another queen. There's another jack. And then is there a queen or a king? No.
Wicked combo.
Alright, so 10. There's no jack. I'm gonna sit up. Is there an 8 or a 10? No, there's not. There's a 2. There's a 3. There's definitely a 4. Excuse me. Is there a 4? Yep. Is there a 5 or a 3? There's a 5. Is there a 6? No. Is there a 4? No. Wait, 7. Is there an 8 or a 6? There's an 8. Alright, is there... Then there's a 7. There's this. And there's an 8. And... There's a 9. And then there's a 10. Yeah. The crown, we're dead.
Over here.
Hello, it's him. Okay, Balor. Okay, Balor. No. Because they're not a moron. Yes. I'll accept my gift. No. Nope. It's a DOS. Just see ya. It's just like no. Just leaves the computer. Gets up and leaves the computer. Okay. Bye, Balor. You're forever stuck on that screen. Well, Roberts. Well, I love how he's still like
Face it.
in the game.
Over.
Oh. Fuck you. What are you doing? Death picks a card. I don't know what that means. 6. Do we have an 8? Do we have a 6? We have a 6. Okay. Do we have a 5 or a 6? We have a 6 or a 4. We have a 4. Do we have a 5 or a 3? No. Counter reaches 0. You'll perish. Well, I cleared it. Fuck you. Alright, queen. We got a jack. I don't have a king. Okay. We'll just do it. He fouls many cards. I'll let you do that. This shit up. Give me this. Cool. Give me this. This is a free reshuffle. 8. There is a 9, or is there a 7? 9. Okay. Is there a 10? Or an 8? 10. Is there a jack? Or a 9? There's a jack. And then now is there a queen or a jack? There is a queen. Go ahead, file the card. Cool. And that's what I'm going to say. 8 temporary defense for 1 turn. Ew. Okay, I have 8 temp defense. I'm just going to... Each remaining stack of cards. 8 temp defense. Reduce that. Change target playable card into a joker. Right, 6. Do we have a 7 or 5 to work? We have a 5. Do we have a 6 or a 4 to work? We do not. We are going to take damage, so I'm going to do this. Okay, so then we got a 5, and then we have a 6 or 4. 6. We have a 7 or a 5. 7. We have an 8 or a 6. We have an 8. We have a 9. Or do we have a 7? This 9, and this. We have an 8 or a 10. 10. We have a 10. We have a 9 or a jack. Jack. Okay. We have a 10. We have a 9. That was the correct decision. Then 10. This. Okay. Think here, right? Just do my thing. Okay, hit this twice, right? So it'd be 7, 8. I still need a 9. Oh, that's so unfortunate. This. 7. 8. 8. 7. 6. gonna do no damage to me. Get fucked. What are you doing? 4. End the turn. We file the card because we're moving on. All right, Jack. We need a 2, so we gotta go up to a queen. Okay. So we're gonna take damage. Jack. We need. This is a 2. We need to go up to a queen. Where is there a queen anywhere? I don't see one. Might be one here? No. 10. Let's just do it. Okay, Jack. What's that shuffle is for? Jack. 10. Jack. Great. Yeah, fuck you. This is not good. We could take that hit. We'll do that. 8. We need a 9 or an 8. So 9. Back to 8. And we go back to 9. We hit this. We don't have a 10. Shuffle. Okay, we give it an 8. We don't have a 7. Now we do. 7. Do we have a 6 or an 8? No. Alright, we have a jack. We don't have another jack, so let's go to queen. Go to king. It's queen, jack, or king. He's gonna be file card, so we gotta get ready here. King, ace, deal 5 damage. 2. Right. 3. This is gonna kind of force us to take down. Jack. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 6. Perfect. King, queen, ace. Wow, dude, ace. Cards are violent, man. You have 20 health. You're doing shittier than I am. Alright. We need a 2 or a king. If I go king, do we have another ace? Yes. Another ace. And then I could go back to 2. Or another ace anywhere. No. We have another king. Do we have a 3 anywhere? No, but there's a 4. Do you have a 3 or an ace? Nope. Yep, that sucks. 7. Increase defense. That's fine. 8, 7. Ace. Ooh. Back to ace. King. There's no queen. I'm gonna go back to ace. Queen or ace. The file card. 6. 5. Fabulous. 6. I need a 5 or a 7. Oh, shit. That's fine. 10. 9. 10. 9. 8. Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. Get this shit. Get that. 10. Yeah. You're not gonna do anything. Jack. Crit, we won. Thou hast ruined it. I had held a vision for thee. The game is not the same without thee. Thou played a vital part of this vision, my vision. Now the vision. It dies. Wow. Woo, we did it, guys. Nick lives, or Nick lives. It was alright. I mean, it was a little annoying that Emily just kept on, like, coming in, but I think, like I said, the point was that she's supposed to be annoying. And it's hard to make text messaging sound, like, captivating. It just sounds cringe a lot. Can't really help that. If you want to reach, like, a wider audience. The people that are constantly online are not going to be that wider audience and like whatever, but it does a little cringe. You can kind of see where it's going. I hope this isn't a copyrighted song, by the way. But I mean, it's cool. I like the FMV. Really cool. I mean, they added a lot of, like, the stealth mechanic was interesting. I like that mechanic. That was cool. A lot of the cars are very nice. You can get really high combos, which is fun to do. But it's very like a numbers game. I hope there's like an endless mode or something to see like how high of a score you can get. Or like a super boss, like a 999, like we were fighting, but like making it actually possible. Like there is a way to beat the 999. Like there'll always be coded a way for you to see it. So if you like mess up, you're screwed. Internet connection restored. Will, answer me. Are you okay? Long story. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah, it's on purpose that they cut it in. Wow, he actually responded. Wait, why are they going through the skip ending? Good job animating, by the way. Saint Griever and Solomon. Those are cool. It's cool. I really did like the animations and the design and just like all the soundscape was really cool. I mean, really good job. Voice acting was all right. Yeah, it could have been better. It was again a little cringe, especially at the start where they're like, but like other than that, it was okay. It was good. You know, there was some like visual storytelling with the astronaut writing on the wall in the prison to say, oh, that was a kid stuck in there. He died and he was stuck in the prison. So that's cool. And I'm sure everybody else in the game that was like sacrificed and done all this stuff were just like real people that were put in. But like, if you're playing this game, right? Like, let's put ourselves and someone that's not Will, right? If you hear, like, I can understand the kid just skipping all the dialogue and just getting to the gameplay, fine. But if you hear someone that's haunting the game and is like telling you stop playing, like honestly stop playing, and there is like real stuff, are you like? I would stop. I've stopped plenty of times. And gone back and be like, okay, if it's really serious with all the lore like that, maybe. I can understand if like you didn't have like another character to do research. But like before you even you see this game, most people are gonna probably know what it is if they've heard about it. Like in universe. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a dilemma of would anybody actually fall for it if they were smart? Or if they actually like use their brain, if someone was warning them, you know, and the people who like stopped would say, "Oh yeah, someone was warning me," whatever. It just keeps on playing here. Oh, and we're the next day. Let's still April 30th. Oh, lore reason he exits the game. Cool. All right, so now let's see what happens if I die. Let's say yes. That was a true ending. That was ending 2. What's ending 1?
Face. Over.
Yeah. Art-wise, except escape. Now please enjoy the fruits of eternal living.
The victim's name was William Roberta, found dead in his home office by his sister Emily. The victim's sibling Emily Roberta claims to have become increasingly concerned about her brother after he failed to respond to her messages or calls, having only sent her one final message before the incident occurred. Play the game, Emily.
Over.
No. Sure. Okay, that was a big one. Play the game. Oh. Oh. It was a cool final fight, though. It was a very cool final fight. I really did enjoy the game. Now, if they had a like a redo mode, maybe I didn't see it. Do they have a redo mode? A new game? Oh, they do. Oh. Okay. I mean, you could replay, but like, there should be an endless button. You know what I'm saying? It was fun though. I really enjoyed it. Let's see what time it is. 12:30. I think that's a good place to stop. I definitely did enjoy this. It's interesting, and for the price, I think it's worth. I got about 9 hours out of this game, which is a little longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a 6-hour game. I thought after the diamond level that was gonna be it, but that final gauntlet was nice. And if you played card games like Slay the Spire and stuff, or Balatro, you kind of know like how to think ahead. Let me do this. You kind of know how to like think ahead, right? Um, and how to like play these games and like, okay, hold on to cards until you really need them. You know, I'm glad I hold on to those 299 cards, like those 2 defense cards, but then they didn't really fucking matter because you couldn't actually beat that boss, which is fine. But it would have been cool, like in Inscription, like if you beat the boss, there's a special like a special ending where it says like, oh, I like, damn, like without the help of the people. So I don't know. But yeah, everything was good. Everything was good. It took some thought for a lot of stuff. Near the end, you needed to like think of, okay, do I go higher or lower? Let me maximize the chance of a certain card appearing. And if you play your cards right, the joke is, yeah, that's a joke intended. If you pun intended, whatever. If you play your cards right, it will work out. And I didn't die that many times. I died 2 times, and then once, or no, I died 4 times. One was on purpose to see if a fail state would make a different ending, because I just spammed draw. And then the other time was game mandatory death, which doesn't count. But I did last pretty long with those invulnerability cards, probably longer than what you expected. I'm sure if I had 2 more, it would have been a different story. See, if I got him down to like 90 health, like what would happen if I actually etched him down the same amount of health? Maybe I did. Maybe I got him to 925 health, and that's less because he had 60, and he started with 999. So I might have actually done that. So I basically played the boss fight twice. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. I think it would be a neat challenge to see if I could redo the boss fight with 999 and actually have it coded so it's possible. Like what would happen, you know? Yeah, overall, I think I'd give this game. It's not the best game. I think Balattro's better. Obviously, it's a different type of card game though, and I think Slay the Spire has more replayability. This would have way more replayability, like if they added an endless mode like Inscription did. If you add an endless mode, maybe with like new gems and new jokers and stuff, like just a side mode for a new game, you know, a new game plus where it's harder or something. I think this could go a long way as like an endless game, because I'll definitely come back to this game if they add either, well, maybe not DLC, but a free update that adds endless mode or something, just to see what changes there are. I actually have to go back into Inscription and check out the endless mode for that game, which I might do not anytime soon, but it's on my list. I haven't done that yet, and that was a great game. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great night. Sleep well, eat well, all that stuff. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Let's see if I have Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably gonna be tomorrow night. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I might be streaming Tuesday. I think Tuesday is a good day. Also, what am I trying to think of? Oh, the script. I did finish, like, for the Outer Wilds video. I finished the part where the first loop, basically. So I just started writing the second loop. Man, the first loop is like 17 pages long because of all the talking you do. And it is the longest loop because, you know, the timer doesn't start till you hit the statue in that game. So that will probably be the longest chapter. Maybe not. But I did a lot of like thorough narration in that. And then the rest of the video is going to be more of highlights and like what I'm doing, I'm summarizing with some highlights, but it's going to be more of that than just talking about what's happening. So instead of going into, oh, Thatch and Root are talking together, I think those are 2 names, are talking, this one guy says this guy says this. It's going to be like, these people were talking, this is the gist of what they talked about. We need to go here. This is what we found out. This is where we need to go. Instead of going into each bit of conversation in depth, because honestly, you should play the game. So, yeah. And what I decided to do is I'm gonna be doing that, showing my my process, and of getting to where I need to go and all that stuff and the funny stuff that happens. And maybe skipping some deaths and all this stuff, or just showing all the deaths and just skipping to like when it happens and like the main stuff. There'll be a lot of narration, a lot of that, and then I'll throw in some like animations here or there. Not too many because Blender is going to take forever to animate and it's going to kill my computer to render. And then at the end of the base game, I'm going to have an explanation, a total summary of what the hell happened, and maybe that'll be animated too. So it's going to take a while. And then I have the DLC. So I think what's going to happen is right now I'm writing it as if I'm going to make it one giant video with DLC included in that. But I'm thinking now as I'm writing, maybe not a good idea. I definitely do want to do the DLC portion because it's already recorded and I have to get the footage off my PC. But it might take a while to do base game and all the animation and then do the DLC, and it's gonna take a couple months to get all that stuff. Meanwhile, I also want to edit the stupid Stranger of Paradise, and then we're gonna be doing Silk Song. Like I'm finishing Silk Song and Echoes of Wisdom, so I'm thinking I might do like more stuff for a similar video for Silk Song Echoes. There's just a lot of stuff to do. And I'm doing it all by myself, so it's going to take a long time. So, do I hire an editor? Well, maybe, but I don't have money, so I'm not sure. We'll see. That's the gist, because you could tell someone how to edit, but they're not going to do it how you wanted it to do it. And you could tell someone to animate it, and they might animate better, but not exactly how you describe. So. I'm also working on like movie script writing. That's how I'm making my the script for the Outer Wild video. So that's gonna help me organize better, and then maybe not for this video, but maybe in the future when I want to make these big videos, have someone edit it. I can actually tell them this is how I want you to edit it. Here's the edits I want you to make type shit. So shit. Maybe I don't know. Ranting for a bit. Sorry. Anyway, again, hope everyone has a good night. Hope everyone sleeps well, has a good day tomorrow. Good luck at work, everything, all that shazazz or whatever it is. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around.